Hey everybody. So I'm back home. I had to run out to do something for a minute. So I am so happy y'all really liked the video that I made last night of the sex talk. That within a couple of minutes, I didn't think I was gonna get at least some people's. I thought I was gonna get probably one or two people looking at my videos, but thank y'all. Well, some is better than nothing. I say that all the time. But today is a different subject and we're going to go back. So, what I wanted to do is that every night I talk about something adults, you know, will talk about. So, sets, love, and limits is what I'm going to be talking about and maybe more. But I just want to spit something out today. This is going to be a two-part video. So, this is Saturday. It's around 1 o'clock. And so I wanted to let y'all know I was on TikTok the other day and I made a new friend. And we was cool for like 2 or 3 days, and then he decides to want to try to holler at me. So what's the funny thing about it is that I wasn't even intending on really having anybody trying to holler at me on TikTok, because yeah, that's not a dating site, but I do see a lot of people hooking up on TikTok, and some of them actually made a connection on there, which is okay. It's all good, and you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not hating on that. But I was crushing on somebody on TikTok, and I was trying to get his attention for a long time. And this guy that I'm talking about right now, that is hitting on me, that was hitting on me, whatever. He's not the guy that I was looking for, but he was also cute as well. He's Caucasian, and apparently he's from Oklahoma. And we was having a conversation for like the past 2 days, and everything was fine up until he wanted to start talking to me. So now he was sitting here, red flags went up in the air the first night, and I guess this is day three, because we totally ended things. Like, I had to block him. I blocked him on all social media just in case if he finds me. I blocked him on my phone so he don't have to text me or call me anymore. So why it ended up like that and not in a good way is because he wanted to know my last name. And since I didn't want to tell him my last name, he decided he didn't want to talk to me no more. He decided he didn't want to date me. So I thought it was childish. And I was like, you know what? You are such a childish asshole. Too, you want to stop talking to me and end things off because I don't want to give you my last name? First of all, I haven't even seen your face. TikTok, you put pictures up there. You put videos up there. But this guy only had pictures up there, and who's to say that was his real picture? Now, granted, I have trust issues, but this has nothing to do with my trust issues. This has everything to do with just being upfront and honest. And everybody on TikTok shows that they're real by going on live, by video recording themselves. TikTok is like a app. Anybody that knows TikTok, is real. Like, you prove yourself to be real by making videos, so there's no chance of you catfishing anybody unless you're putting up a fake page with fake pictures, because it's easy to put up pictures and say it's you, and for all we know it could be a whole different person behind the screen. This is how I got catfish years ago, because I was on another social media where it would be hard to catfish people's, only that this motherfucker was smart as hell. So he knew how to catfish people's, because on certain apps, you have to prove that you're real, that you're not a catfish, like Iris. So it's kind of hard to fake who you are. But on this social media, it's pretty damn easy to fake who you are, because it's social media. So it's not like it's a dating app. So I was like, I feel like I shouldn't have to give you my last name. I only known you for 48 hours. People don't ask for other people's last names unless you're knee deep into the relationship or you're about to marry this person. Within my whole entire life, I never had nobody ask me for my last name unless they was ready to put a ring on it. And that only happened twice. So everybody that I had ever dated in my entire life, don't have my last name. They don't know my last name. My baby father, I don't even think he knows my last name. If he does, he probably looked on my social media, but I don't tell everybody my last name. So for him to get upset about it and make it a big thing, I thought it was kind of immature of him and childish. And it's not that serious. Like, come on, 48 hours of knowing somebody, you ready to like do everything, like you ready to say, he said I love you to me. He called me his soulmate. He sat here and just lowballed me, and he was it was red flags everywhere, first of all, and then on top of that he kept love bombing me. That was another thing I need to tell people about. You love bombing somebody. That is so suspicious. That's like letting people know that you ain't shit. That you're pretty much full of shit, and that you will say anything to get wherever you want. So in my mind, I'm like, do you need a green card or something? Like, what are you trying to get out of? Because I've never seen somebody who go this hard after knowing somebody for 48 hours, and and they don't think it was a problem. So I told him, cut the crap out. I told him straight up, cut the whole love bombing out because you're starting to look suspicious. And I told him, stop talking to me as if you're being scripted from a movie page, because he was sitting here and just quoting so many poems and talking about so much lovey-dovey shit. Like, this nigga was full of love last night, and he felt like, oh, he's speaking from his heart. This is how he feel about me. Guys, let me tell you exactly what he's been saying. And this what got on my nerves so much, because I hate when people act this fucking cheesy and desperate to for love, that they were willing to quote either scriptures from a Bible or quote words from a movie or a book, and you think that's supposed to impress a woman. A woman could tell if it's from your heart or it's from a movie. You act like I don't watch TV. You act like I don't watch movies. I can memorize a lot of quotes from different movies, whether it's from a love story or whether it's from anything else. And if I realize or find out that what you're telling me is coming from a movie or a book, I'm going to shut you down right away. And that's what I had to do last night. I had shut him down last night like I did today. We've been talking until 2 o'clock in the morning, and majority of the night was him just quoting shit from movies. And he think because I'm 35 that I don't watch old school movies. He quoted 2 lines from a Casablanca movie and another love movie. So I'm sitting here like, okay, what the hell is going on? Can you talk to me from your heart? And he was like, this is coming from my heart. This is how I truly feel because you made me feel this way. And he talked about my life was completely empty. This is him saying this. His life was completely empty until I came in the picture and made him smile again. And me and that, I showed him so much love, which I don't understand how I'm showing him so much love within 48 hours. And he never felt so full of love in his life. And then he's talking about he look up in the sky and he see the moons and stars and all this bullshit and how it was nothing up there. He prayed to God that he wants a soulmate. He prayed to God to bless him with a soulmate and couldn't find anybody until I came in the picture. Girl, like for part 2.